What if your deer feed could do more than attract whitetails? What if it could actually help deer grow bigger, healthier, and stronger? That's exactly what we set out to do with Triple Grip. Triple Grip is attraction without compromise. A next level blend roasted for results and coated for maximum performance. Attraction is simply not enough. Your deer feed should help bucks grow, not just show up. If you want to pull in more deer and maximize nutrition, stick around. We're breaking down how Triple Grip helped change the game. Triple Grip was actually an accident. We didn't know what was going on until it was too late. And now it's everywhere. But when I first put together the formula for Triple Grip, I was actually building a formula that helped hunters post-velvet split. See, our grower mixes are designed a little bit differently than Triple Grip. During the spring and summer, the deer need something entirely different than after velvet split for the winter, late fall, and winter months. And we put together what we originally called a winter maintenance mix, just to find out that it was actually so much more. When we began to look at what a deer actually needs for the fall and the summer, we began to pull back some ingredients and increase some ingredients in our formulas. And little did we know it was actually overkill. The original Triple Grip formula was way overboard. And it took some reformulating to really find where we wanted to be with Triple Grip. A combination of corn, roasted soybeans, roasted peanuts, and our secret sauce. But in the beginning, it was drastically different. And deer loved it, don't get me wrong. But the reality is formulating nutrition, there's some importance to the levels of grains that you have and the levels of nutritional content that you have. And as we began to kind of shape what is now called Triple Grip, we realized that we needed to pull back a little bit. There was like 500 pounds of peanuts in that mix, which sounds like awesome, and the deer love it, but that's way overkill for what we needed to achieve during those key months leading into the rut and getting through the winter. But once we finally settled in on the right formula that we knew deer loved, that we knew was going to be a game changer for the needed nutrition during that time of year, and ultimately a great price point, we realized we had something, and it took off from there. If you've been traditionally a corn guy during the fall and winter, taking a next step really could be an investment into the future of your farm and the future of the types and quality of deer that you pursue. Taking something that's double the protein of your traditional approach, 4 times the amount of fat, digestible energy of your traditional approach, you really can make a difference. And oftentimes we get pulled into a trap, well, if I can't feed the good stuff, or if I can't go all in, it's not worth doing anything at all. And that's not the truth, and that's not the reality of how you can make a difference on your farm. And we believe, at minimum, adding something like Triple Grip to your approach, to your fall and winter approach, even to your spring and summer approach. If you fed Triple Grip year-round, you would make a huge difference in your deer herd. Even though Triple Grip has 12% protein, 9% fat, and our spring and summer mixes that we recommend have in the 20s and the teens fat, if all you could do, if all you could budget was Triple Grip, you would make a drastic difference in your deer herd. Triple Grip has 9% fat in it, which if you think about the times a year that deer actually has access to fat sources, 9% is a huge number. Now, during the spring and summer, we would love to see those into the teens percentages, which you get in our grower mixes. But Triple Grip is a great add to what's naturally there, which is nothing. So Triple Grip can be used in that late winter, after hunting season, spring months, especially when there's nothing in the woods of real value for the deer. They literally are in survival mode. And by adding Triple Grip and adding that fat source and adding that extra protein to the environment, you really could begin to aid them and push them towards a thriving season as it begins to green up. If you can add fat to your diet during summertime, it's gonna make a world of difference. Now, there's a lot for the deer to eat during the summertime, during the late spring, after green up, crops have started growing. A lot of things have started growing in the woods. Think about adding energy, or think about adding fat and some additional plant protein during that time of year, like what you find in triple grip. Though there are additional needs during some times of the year, like spring and summer, where we would like to see a heightened level of nutrition, especially in the fat content, a product like triple grip can be utilized year-round. Leading out of the season into the spring green up, those types of products are super important, because oftentimes it's when there's little resources, whether naturally or by default of hunters exiting the woods for the year because hunting season is over. The reason why a product like triple grip performs so well during hunting season is a deer is starving for energy. It is starving for fat. It is a theme that comes up over and over again. And oftentimes, you guys have told us, and you'll hear me say, that triple grip, it's a buck attractant. It's not just a deer attractant, it's a buck attractant. And that's because of that heightened level of energy that comes out of it. And that's what deer need more than anything leading into the rut. They know their bodies are about to go crazy, and they're searching for it. And when they find it, they don't leave it. They come back over and over and over again. Adding a product like triple grip to your approach can lead to bigger, healthier, better deer on your farm. If you guys are loving these videos, keep watching them. Check out this one.